Good afternoon. Today is Tuesday, September 6th. It is 3 p.m. in the afternoon. And my name is Jimmy Grapponi. I'm a local realtor here in the Charlotte area with J Park Carolina Living. I want to talk to you real quickly about why it's still considered a seller's market here in the Charlotte region. So I'm going to show you this graph. This is actually a national graph. It shows you historical data. This chart plots when it's been a seller's market historically, when it's been a buyer's market, and when it's been a neutral market. So just for definition's sake, a seller's market is when there's less than 6 months of home supply available, meaning that if there were X number of buyers coming into a market and there were homes that were currently for sale and nothing else was allowed to be listed on the market, then they would all be sold within 6 to 7 months. That is a neutral market. Anything less than that is a seller's market. Anything more than that is a buyer's market. So we are in a seller's market. As you can see here on this chart, we've been in a seller's market for quite some time. 2008, 2010. This is national data, and I'm going to jump over here to some local Charlotte area data. And this graph right here goes all the way back to 2006. When you see this was a neutral market back in 2005, actually. And then it dipped down into just a little bit of a buyer's market in 07. Then in 08, in 09, it certainly started tipping towards more of a buyer's market. And it really peaked in the middle of 2009. And it stayed that way for a few years. We didn't actually get back to a neutral market until 2013, which ironically is the same time that I got into real estate here in the Charlotte market. And the graph shows you that the supply of inventory has been going down, down, and down for the past 9 years. And it's finally starting to have an upward tick here in 2022. Now we're still at less than 2 months of available homes for sale right now. And this is the latest chart data that we have from Canopy. So this shows July of 2022. We'll have August data pretty soon, which I believe is going to show a little bit more supply than this. But there are projections out there for the Charlotte market that we could actually become a buyer's market again within the next 9 to 12 months. So this time last year or next year, we could very well be in what's called a buyer's market. So back to this infographic over here. Here's why it's still a seller's market. The supply of homes for sale is growing, but it is still low. We still have a lot of inventory that needs to be made up, especially here in Charlotte. We have 100 people who are moving to the area every single day. Sellers, if you're thinking about selling your house and you're thinking about, should I sell it now or should I sell it a year from now? If it doesn't make a difference for whatever you're trying to accomplish in life, then right now might actually be a better time. I will tell you that the time of the multiple offers, the craziness is the best word to describe it, that we experienced for the past year and a half in this real estate market has gone away. It pretty much turned off overnight in June, about 3 months ago, when interest rates got up over 5s and up over 6%. And that really effectively pumped the brakes. And if you remember, inflation was just we were setting records for inflation back in April, May, and June. And gas prices were high. Everything was expensive. Now stuff is starting to come back. But and interest rates even have kind of settled into the low to mid 5s, sometimes going up over 6 again. But we're in that 5 to 6% range for mortgage interest rates. And I think we're going to stay somewhere in that range. There is another Federal Reserve meeting coming up pretty soon, so we could see another possible bump in mortgage interest rates. We'll see what happens with that. But the crazy competitiveness has actually gone away. Some highlights here. While buyer demand is moderated and housing supply has grown in recent months, it's still a seller's market because inventory is low. And the latest data shows sellers continue to benefit from serious buyers and competitive offers. In July, the average home received 2.8 offers and 39% sold over the asking price. So you still have not missed your opportunity to sell. If you're thinking about selling your house, let's connect to start the process today. Take care.